They said drugs would make you cool.
Mom, go in my room.
I just asked you.
No, Mom, shut up, Mom.
Tell me to shut
Leave
up.
me alone.
Get back here. Mijo.
Just say it to my face, dude. What? Just say it, dude. What? It's my face.
What's wrong with you?
Man, forget you guys.
Hey, wake up, sleepyhead. Pay attention in my class.
They said drugs would make you cool. They lied.
Mi nombre es Roberto Garcia, soy el director y fundador de la organización IBF, siglas en inglés que significa Yo Creo en Mi Futuro. Junto con IBF hemos arrancado un proyecto que se llama Construyendo Hogares Saludables, porque tenemos la firme convicción que la familia está siendo atacada hoy en día. Los matrimonios se están desintegrando, los jóvenes están abandonando la escuela, están siendo arrastrados a las pandillas y a las drogas, y los padres buscan desesperadamente respuestas para cómo ayudar a sus hijos. Por eso, por medio de Construyendo Hogares Saludables, vamos a ofrecer conferencias, seminarios, talleres y clases. Clases específicamente el área de cómo crear hijos, el área de control de enojo o el manejo de las emociones y también de violencia doméstica. Creemos que estas son clases que van a radicalmente cambiar el núcleo familiar. Así es que ofrecemos estos servicios a la comunidad y a la iglesia, porque creemos que también dentro y fuera de la iglesia se necesitan enseñanza práctica para la vida cotidiana.
They said I wouldn't get hooked after the first hit. They said I wouldn't get hooked after the first hit. They lied.
My name is George Rodriguez. I am the commanding officer for Newton area of the Los Angeles Police Department, a command of approximately 350 officers. One of the things that we're actively doing here in Newton Division is working with the community and working with organizations that work with the community in order for us to be able to improve the quality of life, the quality of the home, and improve the overall behavior of the kids that we'll eventually gonna deal with. What we're hoping to accomplish is educate the parents, educate the kids, and educate everybody within the family as to how to most effectively communicate with the child, how to better discipline the child, how to understand the laws, so that everybody has an understanding and we can all work together. One of the organizations that we've been able to work in concert and with the founder, Mr. Roberto Garcia, is I Believe in My Future, as also known as IBF. With the collaboration with IBF, what we've been able to do is offer parenting classes here at the police station, where parents have been able to come, take the series of classes, which has different topics. They're talking about disciplining the child, better communication with the child, how to deal with anger management issues, and all those things. Understanding that our community is mostly Hispanic, they're coming from immigrant nations. The laws in those nations are different. The way they discipline children is different. We have to adhere to what we have to do here in this country. From personal experience, I am a Cuban immigrant. My parents, my dad, did not understand or know the laws of this country, so therefore the way that I was taught, the things that I did and the things that I continued on doing with my children is what I learned from my father, which as I sat in some of these classes that Roberto was providing, I realized that I was going about it, or I had gone about it the wrong way. One of the things that we've been able to see is over the last 10 years, the city of Los Angeles has been able to continue to reduce crime. We had a tremendous year last year in crime reduction, and part of the reason is because of all of these efforts, the collaboration that we're working with all these organizations, the education campaign that we're constantly doing with the parents, with the kids, to make sure that we build healthier families and not families that are going to end up with their kids going down the wrong path and end up having contacts with that in a negative connotation, whether it's involvement with drugs or involvement with gangs. We want to make sure we intercede that up front, take care of the family, take care of the child, and build a better home.
They said one hit wouldn't hurt. said one hit wouldn't hurt. They lied.
Hi, my name is Warrant Officer Mayelian, and I work with Sunburst Youth Academy as a counselor here. And recently we have partnered with IBF and the founder of IBF, Mr. Roberto Garcia. And we have been so lucky to have this partnership. He's been working with our families and our communities and providing wonderful parenting classes for our families. And we've heard nothing but great things as feedback from our families. They've mentioned how he's continued to provide a continuum of care for them once they leave our academy and once they're back in their communities and really experiencing the challenges in their families and in their communities. And we're just really looking forward to a continued collaboration with Mr. Garcia and with the IBF program. Our families have reported such great pleasure in working with him and tremendous results in being able to apply those skills that they've gotten from his classes into their families and into their communities. So we really look forward to continuing this collaboration and expanding on it even more.
They said if I did coke, I could party all night. They said if I did coke, I could party all night. They lied.
My name is Cassandra Robinson. I'm the Student Support Services Program Coordinator for LAUSD. I work out of Normandy Avenue Elementary, and I want to talk about the collaboration that the LAUSD has with IBF, which is I Believe in My Future. Our program actually is twofold when it comes to IBF and I Believe in My Future. I say twofold because it's one deals with the parents and then two deals with the students. I want to first talk about the parents. Our parents have told us that they benefit from all the different classes, parenting classes that are being provided by IBF. They learn about life lessons, and then the founder of IBF, Roberto Garcia, he comes out and he actually conducts the classes himself. The great thing about that is he does it in Spanish and he does it in English. Our parents are very receptive to it. They learn skills that they never had before, and then they get to take those skills and take them to at home and work with their students. And every time I talk with our parents, and I help to head up the parenting classes and things of that nature, and I work hand in hand with the founder, Roberto Garcia, to set up those classes. When you're talking to parents about things that have to do with bullying and how to be, to talk to your kids about, those things in terms of bullying, it helps to change their lives. And then you talk to parents about changing their lives that could possibly help them with getting a job. They learn life lessons and things like that. And then it actually turns into helping their kids with achievement and student achievement. So I mentioned before that it's twofold. It is because IBF also works with our children, with our students here at the school. Over the last couple of years, they've managed to come in and bring mentors. They bring in different speakers to come out and talk to the kids, talk to them about things that have to do, I mentioned bullying, but about being respectful and about doing well in school, helping to change their lives as well. So IBF is pretty much, it's just a great organization for our school, for LAUSD to be partners with. The collaboration has worked very well for our school and for our students, and I hope that it's able to continue and to spread throughout all of LAUSD and frankly the rest of the United States. So great program.
They said heroin would be the best high I ever had.
Sweetheart? Okay? Sweetie? Listen to me!
They said heroin would be the best high I ever had. They lied.
Mi nombre es José Guardado, soy pastor de Iglesia Palabra Viva aquí en Los Ángeles, California. Para mí, como pastor encargado de una comunidad cristiana, me es un honor presentarte y hablarte de un programa tan especial. El programa lo está desarrollando IBF, por sus siglas en inglés, pero en español es Yo Creo en Mi Futuro. Es un programa dirigido para padres, es un programa dirigido para hijos y es un programa dirigido para los hogares. En verdad, yo recomiendo al fundador de este programa, el fundador Roberto Resillas, quien es mi amigo, pero a la vez de eso lo he tenido en varias oportunidades en la iglesia. Lo he invitado y la iglesia ha quedado verdaderamente impactada por el mensaje de la restauración a las familias. Hoy, en este tiempo en el cual vivimos, es decadente el momento que estamos viviendo familiar. Por lo tanto, si tú estás teniendo alguna situación, algún conflicto con tu pareja o con tus hijos, quiero invitarte ahora a que te acerques a nosotros, te acerques a este programa de IBF. Es un programa que tiene sobre el control de las personas, sobre el control del enojo, cómo trabajar con los hijos, cómo trabajar con ellos. Es una herramienta importante, necesaria en nuestro caminar diario.
They said drugs would make you cool.
Go in my room.
I just asked you
No,
a
Mom,
question.
shut up, Mom.
Tell me to shut
Leave me
up.
alone.
Get back here. Mijo.
Cuando los padres se frustran, tienden a hacer tres cosas. Número 1, a gritarle a los hijos. Número 2, amenazarlos. Y número 3, muchas veces usar castigo físico. La realidad es que ninguna de estas tres cosas funciona. Necesitamos nuevas herramientas para hacer lo que yo creo que Dios nos ha mandado a hacer, que es criar a nuestros hijos en una forma saludable. Nuestra tendencia a regresar al pasado, aunque esté mal. Muchas personas han llegado a mi oficina diciendo: señor Resillas, yo no quiero hacer los mismos errores que mis padres hicieron conmigo, solo para darse cuenta 2 semanas después que están haciendo no solamente los mismos, sino aún peor. Porque repito, nuestra tendencia es regresar al pasado aunque esté mal. Vamos a hacer lo que hacemos con lo que sabemos, así es que necesitamos, a mi manera de ver, nuevas herramientas para hacer lo que Dios nos ha encargado hacer en una forma saludable. Los padres necesitan hoy en día entender que los hijos están muchas veces caminando con coraje, resentimiento, amargura, que se ha sembrado muy temprano en su edad, cuando ellos están tratando de ayudar a sus hijos a formar un criterio personal. Cuando llegan a la edad de la preadolescencia, los muchachos empiezan a identificarse ahora y quieren saber quiénes son ellos. Y ahora los jóvenes, sus peers o los muchachos alrededor de ellos vienen a ser una forma muy importante, una parte importante de su crecimiento. Muchas veces los padres no entienden esto y comienzan a pelear con sus hijos. Y la relación se hace fría y distante. Los muchachos se van por un lado, empiezan a agarrar el plato de comida e irse enfrente del televisor, enfrente de la computadora, ya no quieren comer con los papás. Y yo creo que esto es una de las razones por la cual la familia está sufriendo. Pero yo le digo a los padres, una de las cosas, el regalo más grande que nosotros le podemos dar a nuestros hijos es una relación saludable. Todo comienza en la pareja, comienza en la relación con su pareja, con su esposa, con su esposo. Así es que necesitamos poner atención a esta relación que va en cierto momento a nutrir a las otras relaciones que siguen.
They said that Ritalin would help me focus.